Alright, so we're almost done with disc 1, and by now you should have enough items to make Squall's ultimate weapon, Lionheart, if you've been following my guide. And by now you should have 4 Dragon Fangs, 10 Adamite, which you got from refining the Brother card, Minotaur card, and 2 Energy Crystals, which you refine into Pulse Ammo with ammo refined from Ifrit. And it costs $2,000, and you don't need the Final Weapons Monthly magazine to make this thing, and it raises his strength up to 124 from 68, so it's a huge leap. He's going to be doing like 4,000 damage now, or 1,000 damage. So whenever you're ready, go to the Caraway's mansion where you're supposed to, and give the guy your number. And if your number is like a 2-digit number, you have to put 0 and then put the numbers, because it goes in a ones, tenths, hundredths, etc. kind of way of answering it. So just a quick little in thought there from Squall. And after that cutscene, you're going to want to talk to Rinoa to get the next, to get this story going. Now I cut out following Caraway because all you have to do is follow him. It's not that hard, and I wanted to get this video under the 10-minute mark, so that doesn't require any strategy. And I'm not going to be fighting the final boss in this video. I didn't have enough time, so I have to do it in the next video, unfortunately. So once that's done, head back to the mansion after you talk to Caraway, and we split up into teams, and now you're leading Quistis, and you're going to want to look like you're leaving, and Rinoa bumps into you. So you take control of Squall and his group again, and now you're following Caraway to the statue where you're going to set up to assassinate the sorceress. So we're going to wait there. Now Quistis feels bad for talking down to Rinoa, so we're going to go back to the mansion, which is to the right where you came from. So after we get back there, we get locked in. What a surprise, that strange turn of events right there. And you have to go out a secret passageway kind of thing. So before any of that, we have to take control of Rinoa. Just climb these boxes here. This is really slow. I'm only going to show this once. You do it later with Squall and Irvine, but I'm not going to show that because this part isn't hard, and you should know what to do after watching this. Rinoa do it in this part. So this video is pretty short. There's only going to be one boss battle in it. Well, only one battle actually overall, since I use Encounter None when I'm traveling through the sewers. So she jumps across that huge gap with no momentum, because Final Fantasy games don't rely on physics at all. And climb this ladder, climb up more stuff. And that's it. You get attacked by Sorceress Ida, which I cut out. So now Quistis is trapped in here. Go over to this glassware, just pick a cup up, and go over to this little hole in the wall, and it's a statue. And you're going to put the glass in the statue's hand, and it opens up a secret passageway. Pretty sneaky, sis. So go down it, it leads to the sewers. Before you go down any further, you're going to want to junction everyone up. The way you're going to want to junction people is with Quizzicato. You're going to want to group the group the summons up actually, so that they have strength and vitality. So everyone has strength, vitality, HP, depending on how the abilities that you taught them. But I don't bother junctioning them actually, since you don't have long control over them, and I ain't running into any enemies. So same thing with Squall and Urban that you did with Rinoa. It's not that hard, I skipped right through it. Make sure you junction Quizzicato and Brothers together, Ifrit and Siren together, and Diablos and Shiva together. And that's gonna make good status and elemental kind of junctioning the two together to make your stats better for everyone and more balanced throughout your team. And pretty much wherever you need to switch junctioning, all the characters are pretty much just blank slates, and you just have to switch the GFs around and the magic, and you don't have to bother rejunctioning everything to specific characters, since they have no distinct stats that set them apart from each other. And after you're done climbing, the same place that Reno did, you're gonna see the dead President Delling that Sorceress Eda killed. There's a secret door right here that you can open later, but I just open it right now. This is where the assassination is going to take place. But before we go down and do any of that, we're going to want to save Sorceress, or not Sorceress, Rinoa. We're going to want to save Rinoa first. So she's being attacked by these two alligator orange feet type things. They were statues, got turned into monsters. And here's an example of Squall's new weapon. Look at that. So before you kill them, you're going to want to draw a Carbuncle, which I don't do with Squall because I want to show you his new weapon. Both of them have it, so you don't have to worry about that. Carbuncle is a GF, and right there, 1000 damage, kills him instantly. Pretty tough for right now. So, Carbuncle is a new summon that I'm not going to be using often. He just casts Reflect on your party. Now Renzo Kuken, this is a perfect example of this weapon. So, he's doing 1000 damage each hit, and I was lucky enough to get his Limit Break, his final Limit Break, Lionheart, and it's his best one. And that, I think you hit him about 8 or 9 times maybe. So, or more, you hit him a ton of times right here. So he's past dead. I mean, and then he gets fall damage, so that's great. So that was the most powerful Limit Break probably, next to Selfie's the End, which is pretty cheap. It just kills an enemy or boss instantly. Name Carbuncle whatever you want. And take Rinoa down to that hole we were at previously. And that's it for this video. Good luck.